I'm like nervous. Yeah. That was my sound to make sure we're rolling.
Oh, I thought you were clapping.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Micah.
I'm Hannah.
This is my ex-roommate. Today we're doing a juicy Q&A. So if you didn't know, Hannah and I have known each other since freshman year of college. We met at this dorm that we are filming at for the memes. We weren't roommates in the dorms, but then we moved into an apartment together and then later on a house. And then she moved out.
I did.
So today we're going to be answering a lot of questions, a lot of juicy tea for you.
Wait. Tea. Coffee.
We have our coffee here.
So I'm the summer version, and Micah is the winter version.
Honestly, it was an accident. I'm like wearing a sweater and jeans, and I have warm coffee, jeans and shorts and a
Iced
shirt.
coffee.
All right, so I have questions that I have from Instagram, and then we have a few from YouTube.
Give us the tea.
Okay, how do I even get to?
We're bringing you the drama.
Oh, well first, what if we address the elephant in the room? Like the title of this video is Q&A with my ex-roommate.
Yes.
Like, do we want to discuss the drama that ensued? Like why?
Oh yeah.
Like we're actually not friends anymore?
Yeah, let's tell them. Basically, the other three kicked me out. They said it's time for you to go and pack your stuff. We need you out by August 18th.
There's only room for one Hannah.
Yeah, so yeah, Hannah was just like, I'm tired of us being two of us. I'm the more supreme, so she was like, get out. And I just had to. That was it.
That's it.
So it was kind of hard, honestly.
Next question. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
The reason I decided to move out was not because we have tension or drama. It's because I got engaged. So yes.
What? You didn't tell me.
I know, I'm sorry. So yeah, will you be my bridesmaid? Yeah, so I got engaged and I moved out to save some money for the year before my wedding, and I'm living with my aunts. I'm not living with Riley yet because I just have the conviction of not, acting married before we are married. That's a long wait, but I'm excited to live with Riley eventually, and we're excited, and yeah, we just wanted to make it more special once we actually get married and get to enjoy all of that together, so.
Okay, so who's taller?
Micah.
Not by much though.
Yeah,
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'6".
I'm 5'7". Who do you think will get married first? I don't know.
You could get married in like the next 2 months. Like you could elope and run away.
Yeah,
that's true.
Biggest secret you've kept from each other? The only things I could think of are like, I've used your shampoo once, or like...
Yeah, I was gonna say I've probably used your body wash once because it smelled really good.
We used to share a bathroom.
I used your toothbrush. No, I'm kidding. I never did that.
I'm trying to think like deep. Like I almost wonder, like did you start dating Riley before you told anybody? Is that a secret? Like she knew like they were gonna get married pretty early on.
I did.
Like when we were talking about rent one time, she was like, well, could I do like a half-year lease? And none of us knew why she would want to do that. And it's because she was thinking about marriage. Yeah. I'd say, I don't know, but beyond that, I can't think of anything like bad. What color is my bridesmaid's dress for your wedding?
Emerald green.
She's gonna have the prettiest wedding. These are like fun marriage questions for you. What is your biggest fear about getting married?
That's hard. I feel like I have a lot of fears. One of them is probably just like conflict resolution, because you can't just run away anymore or like hide behind the phone. Like we have to be in the same room and actually talk it out, and I hate talking about my feelings, so that's gonna be fun. Wow. It's already been kind of hard. What's your biggest fear for marriage?
I think the same idea kind of like once you're with somebody, you're stuck with them. Like you have to actively choose to love them every day, and sometimes that might be easier than others. Like not to say that I'm gonna marry someone I don't love and be like, oh, I have to love you today, but just, I mean.
I like love's a choice.
Yeah.
It's like
just even with the friendship too, like, am I gonna be a good friend today? Yeah. Am I gonna be a good spouse today? That kind of thing. So I think just like the fear of sacrifice.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
How has one party being engaged affected your friendship, good or bad?
I think it's just harder because we're not close, so it's hard to like be involved in things. and like my priorities have shifted a lot. As much as I want to be at stuff, it's like I don't have money to do that, or like I can't really splurge like I used to.
Yeah, I would say like it's just, you have to be so much more intentional spending time together because we're not down the hall from each other anymore. And I'd say that that's good and bad because I think it's taught us both the value of intentionality and like this is a part of growing up. Like you can't just go hang out with your friends at 2 a.m. when you're 30. Does Hannah sometimes find it annoying when Micah vlogs everything?
No, I don't think it's annoying. I think there's times where I don't want to be in it, but I wouldn't say it's annoying because I'm just like, oh, I look gross today. I don't think I've ever found it annoying. I find it quite fun. I feel like it's just so fun to like watch you do your thing, and then like you're so bold with it. Like you put the camera down, walk away, then walk back. It's so fun.
What is the weirdest thing y'all have ever done together? Okay, I'm thinking of the time when freshman year, Hannah was in, what was the class that we had to go do the treadmill for?
Like strength and conditioning class. We had to go do extra credit.
Okay, so I get a call from Hannah and she's like, I'm going to Dallas tomorrow and I have to go to this really bougie clinic where the guy like invented aerobics and I'm gonna run on this treadmill. Do you wanna come? And I said yes. And so I like walked in for this trial where I'm not even a student. Like you had to like sign in with your student ID.
Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, you fake signed.
I fake signed.
Which we should have signed for Kinsey.
I know. My roommate was in the same class and I got back and she was like, you didn't give me the extra credit. I didn't even think about it. So I'd say that that was like the weirdest and also like the most risky thing because I could have gotten in really big trouble because I literally like entered the building, didn't give any identification, and then like I ran on the treadmill with Hannah.
We totally did it wrong too.
Oh yeah.
But we got a shirt.
Yeah, we got a shirt from it. What a time. That's fun. The craziest thing I can think of.
Craziest thing.
Oh, the time we got stuck in at the wreck in the locker room during a tornado. Like I think it was just like one big time and there was like an actual tornado that had been spotted on the ground and we were at the gym.
And we went live.
Yeah, we did an Instagram live, which you're not supposed to do. That was fun though.
That's the craziest thing I can think of.
Who has better taste in music?
Probably Micah.
We have such different tastes.
Yeah, we do, but I'm gonna say Micah because yours is the one that everyone likes. I'm outing Shayna. She told me she likes your music a lot.
Thanks, Shayna. I feel like that's such a subjective question though because we have really different tastes. Like Hannah really likes EDM, and that's about it.
That's about it. But Micah, you have like the taste that like, what would you call it? But a lot of people like it. Like it's like, I think on the rise, like it's the top genre, I think, of our generation.
I like a lot of just indie and
indie.
acoustic.
Yes. But mine's fun to dance to.
Yeah, so. Hannah, I always go to Hannah for workouts and clubbing. Say something that the other person doesn't know about you.
This is hard. We should have read these before.
We can skip it. Come back.
I'll think of it later. Maybe another question will prompt it from me.
Steven wants to know why you like soggy cereal and nachos.
Because it's good, Steven. I don't know. It just has a better taste, in my opinion. It sucks all the salts out of it. Oh my gosh! I have a bee tattoo. But you know that.
I knew that.
Please don't sting us. It was just adding some honey. You wanted the honey.
I wanted honey in my coffee, and they never have it at the Starbucks in the Union.
Oh yeah. Anyway, Steven, I like soggy cereal and soggy nachos because it's good. That's all you should know.
But you also like burnt things, so I would imagine that like you would like crispy things, you know, and crispy would imply less sogginess.
Yeah, but that's different. I feel like I have an eating problem, like the food problem. Like, why do I like burnt and soggy stuff? Like, that's not normal, is it?
Do you have an embarrassing period story? Oh no.
Do you? Maybe. Hold on, let me think.
One time, this is actually the opposite though. Like, it was a false alarm, but it was humiliating for the 5 seconds that I thought it was the case. I was at the gym and I had a workout shirt that had a tie in the back. And it was black and it like hung down past my jacket. I had a girl come up to me while I was at the gym, like filling up my water, and she was like, and I was like, what? And she was like, I was like, what are you saying? And she was like, I think you're leaking. I was so embarrassed and I like ran to the bathroom and it turns out it was just the tie that she saw. It was embarrassing though.
At least girls helping girls though, like she told you. I don't think I've ever like, you know, been embarrassed in public, but I definitely like bled through my pants in someone's car and it kind of got on the seat a little bit, but thankfully they had dark seats, so I don't know if you can see it.
Tell them, man.
I was embarrassed. And learning how to use the Diva cup. I've had too many horror stories with that.
But you're good now.
Yeah, I'm good now.
We are both full-fledged supporters of Diva Cup, Flex Cup.
Oh yes.
Haven't had to buy tampons in 4 years. Oh. What are some deal breakers in a relationship for you? Or like talking to a guy?
Riley got away with it because I was like, I want my future husband to ask me for my number and not my Snapchat. And Riley DM'd me on Instagram and Snapchatted me. So clearly he got where he wanted to, but that was
That doesn't always work.
Yeah, that was a deal breaker for me. Clearly wasn't. So maybe that wasn't a deal breaker for mine.
This guy's just whole part.
Yeah.
Just ask for my number, skip the snap, whatever.
Yeah.
Because if you were to go the Snapchat route, to me it feels less committed, less interested, I guess.
Yeah.
I just feel like you can play games longer that way. Does that make sense?
For sure.
But I would agree.
That makes sense.
Oh, I have one. When they don't have a good relationship with their mom, like they treat their mom not super well. I mean, obviously guys are generally not as close to their mom, but I've just always heard and believed how a guy treats his mom is how he'll treat his future wife.
Facts, no printer. Facts, no printer. What else is a deal breaker?
Get off of my coffee.
Just want some. So cute. There's a lady that picks them off barehanded.
You could do it. That was my high school mascot, so I am one with the bees.
Everybody do the bumble. Friends. I feel like who they are with their friends tells you a lot about who they are.
True. Like if they are different.
Yeah. Or if they just talk bad about, well, like you wouldn't know, I guess, but like even if they talk bad about someone, it's like, what do you think they're saying when you're gone or something?
What do you think the other's worst habit is? Ooh.
Worst habit.
I think Hannah's avoidance of conflict is kind of a bad habit sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's for the better, but other times it leads to bigger conflict.
I think you think too much about something when you should just do it. Like, don't think about it, just do it and see what happens. Like, you hold yourself back because you think through all of the, which is not bad. Like, it's actually good if you think through all the stuff, but some things, I think you just need to let go and do it.
What is the longest you've gone without showering?
Well, I've probably gone 3 or 4 days. I was in Peru, we couldn't really shower.
Oh, I wasn't in Peru. I just didn't shower for 3 or 4 days. I was at my parents' house. I tend to not shower as often when I'm home. How long have you gone without washing your hair?
3 days maybe, because my hair gets super oily.
I've gone a week, and I actually vlogged that week, and I have like a whole little clip of me like, anyway. Olivia says show your most embarrassing photo and the story behind it. Do you have one?
Maybe.
I don't like to take embarrassing pictures of myself, and I definitely am not one to send them to people. What if we just pick like a random number in our camera roll and show that picture and explain the story behind it?
Okay.
Ah, cute. I got mine.
Oh, that's cute.
It's me and my D group from last semester.
It's on my birthday.
What's the context? A birthday kiss?
Was
that at Brahms?
Yeah, y'all were all there too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, it started out because Riley and I pretended we were twins to get free coffee on my birthday.
It's true.
And then we were getting a brother and sister picture at Brahms, and then he started to kiss me and it got weird.
Have you ever cried to get out of a ticket? No. It doesn't work, guys. I've tried.
I can't cry.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose. I just cried. The cop didn't feel bad for me. It was on my birthday. My 18th birthday, I got a speeding ticket. He told me my license was about to expire. I told him it's because it was my birthday. And he said, happy birthday. Here you go. Handed me a ticket.
That's whack. If you're seeing this,
Frank?
yeah, Frank.
You really hurt my feelings that day. And then I was already running late. I was writing for UIL that day. And so I went into the little contest all shook up. Have you dated someone before?
Yes. I'm actually dating Riley right now.
Wow.
I guess you could say we're still dating.
I guess so. And I've dated people before as well, but not currently. What is your best dating advice?
Be your true self. Like, it'll weed people out really quick.
That's
like, it's hard to because you want to impress them, but like, I promise you, if you just be yourself, they'll either run or stay. So you might as well.
I think also building off of that, like, don't lose your individuality.
Oh yeah.
Because you're in a relationship. Like make sure that you are separate from that person as much as you can be. Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously we have a very different perspective on dating than a lot of people that we know. But like for me, I at least at this stage of life I'm in right now, like maybe if I was engaged, it would be different. But like if I were to date somebody, I wouldn't want to build my life plans around that person. Like, oh, they live here, so I'm going to move here. I have faith that like wherever I go, whatever I want to do, like if I'm meant to be married, like I'll meet somebody in that stage of life. Or like even if it's someone I already know, like it will work out either way. Like I don't need to alter my dreams or let go of my dreams in order to be happy with somebody. Like the idea too, like if you guys break up and you have no other friends because all you did was basically live with them, like that's tough. And so like make sure that you have individuality. What is your best college advice?
Never buy your textbooks from the bookstore.
Like the campus bookstore, like Barnes & Noble.
I don't know. Make sure you have good friends in college. Every year's tough, but I feel like you learn the most about yourself and you grow the most in college, and you're adulting, and who you surround yourself with is going to be they're going to help you get to that. You want people that push you and make you better. You don't want someone that's like, let's just go party every weekend, and then you come to the end of the college and they're gone and like you never got anywhere or learned anything about yourself or made good friends.
When have we been maddest at each other?
I don't know. I feel like we just don't fight. Like honestly, like we might have like a little like here and there, like one of us is upset, but it's never like a full blown like.
We've never like yelled
I
at
hate
each
you.
other.
Like you need to move out now. Like we've never had that.
No. I can think of like 2 times in our college career that we like had a spat. And it was at the beginning of junior year.
I think okay, that one's a good one. The summer of 2020.
That's a good one. That was a good fight.
No, I'm just like. I think that was when like.
I think that was the biggest.
Yeah, biggest.
There was a lot of layers.
A lot of things that happened.
A lot of growth though, I'd say. I think that fighting in a friendship is important, and not to the extent where it's like toxic. But I mean, when you have friends that you get along with 24/7, chances are it's because you guys aren't fully honest with each other, because if you guys are real, like you're both going to constantly make mistakes and like let the other down, and not always on purpose, but like sometimes you will, and then I think it's up to the other person to communicate like, hey, this is how you made me feel, and then sometimes that can lead to conflict. You grow out of that though, like you learn how to love the person better. Well, here's a fun one. Have you ever made out in a bathroom?
Or have with Riley at the frat house.
I'm trying to think. No. Other places?
The bathroom's so romantic though, Micah. Why wouldn't you? Just kidding. It's really. I mean, not in the bathroom. That is gross. What were you thinking, Hannah?
Thoughts on saving yourself from marriage?
I believe you should, because it is a special gift that God gives us. It's very intimate and a way that you can just grow closer, like with your partner. And so just being able to save that for like your wedding night or just once you're married, like it's just beautiful. It's hard to, but it's also just like a special thing to do. Like he tells us to wait for a reason, and so he's protecting us because he knows how deep and how intimate it can be. And so I think saving yourself is like showing the Lord that you trust him and obey him, and that you also care for your partner one day, that you want to just give all of yourself to him and only him. So
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, building on that, like we share the same opinion on it, just it is something that we want to save from marriage. And I mean, no condemnation from us to those of you that haven't, you know?
Yeah.
And also like there isn't any shame like if that's been taken from you. But like for us personally, like as far as we can help it, like that's something that we've wanted to save for our husbands.
Yeah.
So, but I also would say like even if you've made that decision in the past, like it's not too late to I don't know the word.
the Lord like never says like, oh, you're too far gone, like there's no reason to start over. Like there's always opportunity to better yourself, you know?
I've never agreed with the mindset of like, well, I've already lost it, like what's the point?
Yeah.
Like I might as well just keep giving it. I don't agree with that. I think that there still is like a sacredness, and like your worth is also not defined by your virginity and that sort of thing. You are worth so much more than that. And so I mean, there's always that to think about. But great question, great question. We can honestly end there. And with some words of wisdom. Hannah, thank you so much for spilling the tea with me.
Of course. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, I remember a thing you don't know about me.
What?
I've smoked a cigarette before. Wow. Don't smoke cigarettes. It's disgusting.
Okay, well, great. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you for that.